Hello and hi everybody, welcome back to another one. At this time we're here with another one from Math Dominus, and this one is why Junior X Penelope doesn't work. Why are they together? That's my question. How are they still together? That's my biggest question. Like, ever since they got together, even from the beginning, it's weird. Cause I don't know. I don't remember exactly what caused them to be together. Oh yeah, I think Junior tried asking Penelope out, and then he said he was gonna go ask another girl out, and then Penelope immediately just said yes, and that alone was just very weird. And then every single episode where they get there together, they're either fighting or they just don't like something about each other, or they just tried doing something that neither of them agreed on. And I'm just like, how is this relationship still going? This relationship, I just realized, this relationship's been going on for well over a year. Since like what? August last year, I'm assuming? How? How are they still together? I don't know, but that's SML. Nothing has to make sense. But Junior and Penelope just can't work. As long as Junior's had a crush on Penelope, Penelope's just never liked him. And then all of a sudden, she just liked him. She loves him now. And she's obsessed with him. That just makes no sense alone. And they get into so many arguments. Junior actually cheated on her one time. They're still together. I don't get it. Makes no sense whatsoever. I don't know. Maybe one day they'll break up. I don't know. It just depends on where Logan wants to take this relationship to. But we'll just have to see. So, with that being said, if you haven't yet watched the original video, link to it will be in the description. So, with that being said, let's get into this.
Hello there, everybody. It's Math Dominus, and today we're going to be talking about Junior X Penelope. This is an official couple pairing that has been happening in the SML movies since at least August of 2023. And it's kind of a big deal because Penelope has sort of been Junior's pseudo love interest. Like, Junior's always tried to get with Penelope, but Penelope has constantly said no.
Yeah.
So this is the first time that Junior and Penelope have actually gotten together in the canon as a couple. So for a web series that rarely changes the formula of the videos and the status quo, this is a really big game changer for the SML movies. But despite that, it's a huge letdown, and this is probably one of the worst pairings in fiction ever, really rivaling Twilight. And that's exactly what I'm here to talk about. Junior X Penelope just doesn't work, both on a story level and just as a ship in general. So I'm about to become sarcastic chorus and explain why this shipping doesn't work, but with SML. Let's begin with story-wise. For the longest time, Junior has tried to ask out Penelope a dozen times, but Penelope rightfully turns him down because he's just a toxic person to be dating with.
Yeah.
Already, the shipping is already on a shaky foundation because Penelope doesn't like Junior, and she has very good reason to. So how can Junior get together with Penelope? Well, the solution would be to give Junior some character development, make him grow as a character and become a better person. That way Penelope can see that he has changed and would be willing to give him a chance. But does this actually happen in the SML movies? Well, no. In the actual canon, Junior gets rejected by Penelope once more, so he asks another girl out on a date.
Oh, yeah.
Gets jealous, confesses her love to Junior, and they're officially together. It was extremely rushed. There was no character development on Junior's part.
None at all.
Junior is literally the exact same person he was before Penelope accepted him as her boyfriend. There is no hint in this video or any video before it that Penelope might have had any feelings towards Junior.
None at all. It just happened.
No build-up, no character development. They're just together all of a sudden. And remember, Penelope is supposed to hate Junior, and rightfully so. Junior doesn't change at all, and now she's suddenly interested in Junior because he asked out another girl. Does this mean Penelope was jealous? Why was this never hinted at in any other previous video? Already, this pairing doesn't work because it literally is founded upon the fact that she was jealous and they just get together all of a sudden with no build-up. It is so genuinely stupid. It was like Logan really wanted to make a video called Junior's Crazy Girlfriend and have Penelope be the girlfriend, but he didn't want to have any of the actual character development, so he just rushed the video out instead of building up towards it. I don't know if that's what Logan was thinking at the time, but considering the video is called Junior Junior's crazy girlfriend and they just get together all of a sudden, and I wouldn't be surprised if that was what Logan was thinking at the time when he wanted to make this video. But I digress. How they got together was already stupid enough, but what is their actual dynamic like? Well, in Junior's crazy girlfriend, Penelope was very possessive. She wouldn't let Junior have fun with his friends. Not only is this incredibly toxic, but it feels weirdly out of character for Penelope. From before, she was just kind of one of the more sane characters of SML, but now suddenly she's a yandere. But don't think just because Penelope is toxic towards Junior that he is a victim. Junior can be just as toxic of a partner as she is. He can get extremely jealous, invade her privacy when she clearly said no, has some very clear
and gets
trust
into
issues
so
with her,
many
and
assumptions.
does some quote-unquote tests. Don't you just hate it when couples do that? They need to test each other's loyalty.
Yeah.
He straight up wants to own her. He cheated on her, and when she rightfully breaks up with him, Junior outright kidnaps her and pretends to save her just to get back with her. Suffice to say, Junior is just as bad of a partner, if not worse, because
Horrible
he straight up did
partner.
illegal
I don't
things and
understand
cheated
how
on her when Penelope
this is even
insinuated
happening.
that, and at worst, she was basically possessive of him. But I don't pick favorites here. Junior and Penelope are both toxic for each other, making their dynamic extremely unlikable. I know that Logan is doing all this for the sake of comedy, but the problem is there's not a lot of jokes or any indication that this is supposed to be humorous, especially since this is an overarching narrative that spans across a ton of episodes of SML, which means on some level we are supposed to take this couple seriously. So using comedy as an excuse for all this just doesn't work. The worst part about all this is just how much of a big missed opportunity all of this is. Because here's the thing, Penelope is one of the most bland characters in SML. She doesn't really have much of a personality other than she's a sane character in the world of SML.
Yeah, but
Getting
recently
together
she's
with
starting to
Junior
get
could have been
bad.
a more unique way of fleshing
She's
out her
starting.
character and adding more depth to her. For example, we could have seen why she chose Junior as a romantic partner, and we could have seen a lot more of her personal life through her dates with Junior. She didn't have to just be a generic love interest. She could have been a fully fledged out character with her own personality and understand why she got together with Junior. But instead,
no reason.
we got, oh, hey, look, they're a toxic couple. Isn't that funny? Not only does Penelope stay bland, but Junior gets no character development himself whatsoever. He doesn't grow as a character or improve as a better person to be a better boyfriend for Penelope. He just stays the same and becomes more toxic. Penelope has every reason to not date Junior, and it just makes her getting together with Junior so suddenly even more jarring. If Logan really wanted to go down the path of Penelope being a crazy girlfriend, then having Junior actually show that he wants to be a good boyfriend would have given more sympathetic qualities. It would make the story more engaging since we would actually have someone to root for. But again, Junior is the exact same person he was before he dated Penelope, so you're not really rooting for him to win.
Nope.
With all of these missteps
They're
and missed
both always on the
opportunities
wrong.
and how everything is executed just contributes to the fact that Junior x Penelope just doesn't work as a couple. But what really grinds my gears is that it could have been better because Logan can actually pull off an overarching narrative about a love story throughout many videos. Case in point, Mario x Rosalina. Let me explain. All the way back in 2014, Mario and Peach have broken up, but Mario still loves her, so he does a lot of attempts to win her back, even wearing a wig to show that he is not bald. But when Peach shows more interest in his hair than himself, Mario shows that he is still bald and he was wearing a wig the entire time, establishing that Peach doesn't really care about Mario, but only superficial things. Heck, the SML lesson was don't change yourself. Remember when Logan used to have SML lessons?
Yeah,
Despite establishing
doesn't do that
Peach
anymore.
is a very shallow woman, Mario is still in love with her and wishes to get back with her, even after Peach has told him that they're not getting back together, prompting Black Yoshi to go and find him a girlfriend, leading him to meet with Rosalina for the very first time.
Yep.
Mario and Rosalina have a date, and despite the fact that Rosalina is a pretty weird person, they get along
Pretty
together
strange,
pretty well,
but
and the date goes smoothly.
at least
But
they're
what really
happily
seals the
together at the
deal
point.
is Mario finds Luma, Rosalina's lost pet star. It shows that Mario really does care about Rosalina and her happiness. Despite each other's flaws, Rosalina falls in love with Mario and kisses him. And it also shows that Mario can in fact move on from Princess Peach because he can find someone else. This is put to the test in the Valentine's Day video where Mario and Rosalina get together for Valentine's Day, obviously. This video best demonstrates their dynamic together.
This is
Both
probably
Mario
one of their
and
best
Rosalina are
appearances.
rather awkward
Well,
and silly,
not for
but despite
Mario,
that,
but
they still
Rose
care about each
herself.
other and love each other. He finally found someone to love, but then Peach arrives and states that she wants to get back with him. So, yeah, Mario's old feelings return with a vengeance, and so he does something really stupid. He tries to hide Rosalina from Peach so that he can go on a date with Peach, essentially.
It just makes no sense. What's the
But when
point?
Peach doesn't appreciate the gifts that were meant for Rosalina, and Rosalina appreciates everything Mario does, Mario realizes that Peach really is just a shallow woman, and he's throwing
She's
away
spoiled.
a perfectly good woman that really
She wants
cares
certain
about him
things
for
that
no
Mario doesn't
reason.
have.
So he decides that it was about time to end it off with Peach for good by slamming the door on her and calling her a bitch. What a strong, independent man.
Never for her to be seen ever
Mario
again.
apologizes to Rosalina for how he's been acting, and he realizes that he really does love her, and she appreciates him, and they love each other happily ever after. Not only is Mario
not
and
for long.
Rosalina a really good dynamic and an actual healthy couple, but Mario grows as a character and eventually leads to them getting married. After nearly 3 years, Mario finally gets the love of his life. Also, Goodman is making a lot of gold digger jokes here, so you can still be funny while being serious at the same time.
Yeah.
Giving us both a happy ending and some laughs, meaning that you can make it a little bit funny while still playing it off as seriously, which is something the modern Penelope X Jr. fails to do. Not only was Mario X Rosalina a very engaging and very wholesome couple to watch get together, but also Mario X Rosalina actually had a lot of build-up. They actually showed why they love each other. And most importantly, they love each other for who they are and how they've grown as people. They may not always be perfect, but I can actually see these two being in love with each other and rooting for them. In contrast with Junior X Penelope, I don't see why these two characters would love each other. They're incredibly toxic towards each other.
Yeah, I don't know how. They don't even look like a couple. They just look like annoying brothers and sisters.
In this couple. In fact, I actually want to see them break up because
Me
they're
too.
just not good for each other. Of all the changes you could have made to the status quo, this one is just not very good. I would much rather see them bickering with each other because that dynamic just works so much better.
Yeah, it's better for them
they're
not to
a
be
couple.
together.
If Logan wants to give Junior a love interest, then he should just start over and make someone completely brand new, have them like Junior from the beginning, make them show that they are interested in Junior from the very beginning, and Junior gets some character development so that he can actually be a good boyfriend to this character. Otherwise, I'm not invested in Junior's love life.
Yeah,
it's
no.
just something that I
terrible.
don't really care about in SML. But that's just my opinion. What are your guys' thoughts? Leave a comment down below, subscribe and engage and all that so I can get some money. Thank you guys for watching.
Me too.
And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.
Do the same for me. I need some money. Kind of in a bit of a... Okay, let's not go into that. But anyways, I do agree with Matt Dominus. Junior and Penelope, they're just not for each other. They're not. Like, the way they got together didn't make sense. And the way they are together... it's not good for them. Like, there's no character development. Junior is not a better character than he was before. He's literally the same exact character before and after he started dating Penelope. It just doesn't make sense. Like, I would like them to break up. They're just not good for each other. Like, as much as I used to criticize Mario and Rose's relationship, like, throughout the last, year or two, at least they had somewhat have some character development from the very beginning. At least Mario and Rose started liking each other when they first started seeing each other and then they started dating. At least that happened, I will say. And then recently they started, getting a bit better with each other. Like Rose stopped being a complete bitch and Mario and Rose are starting to become a somewhat better couple, I will say. Junior and Penelope, they have not been a good couple. Ever. For the last year they've been together, they have not once looked like a great couple. If any, they look like siblings. They look like brothers and sisters annoying each other. That's how it looks like. So, it would have been better if they're just separated and they just bicker and annoy each other. That would have been a lot better than them just being together and all this stuff. It makes no sense. They're too toxic for each other. They have no character development. And I just don't see why they are together. I just don't. So it's better for them to break up at some point. And I won't be... Actually, I won't say that. I was going to say I won't be surprised if Logan makes that a video, but it just depends on what Logan thinks about. It could happen. It could not happen. It just depends on where Logan wants this relationship to go. They'll either get married in the future or they'll actually break up. It'll go either way. So with that being said, if you did enjoy this, be sure to give this video a like. If you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to do so right now. Turn on notifications to be notified for any video that I upload, so I can have some money in my pocket, so I don't feel broke. And I'll catch you guys later in the next one whenever I start doing that. So hope you guys enjoy. I'll catch you guys later. So take care.